Happy Friday and welcome back to Life in Style with Teddy and Jill. So today we're coming to you from Jill's bathroom. So what's going to happen there is I'm going to be giving you some makeup tips, and I'm also going to be giving you some styling tips. So we look forward to seeing you there, and I hope you enjoy, guys.
And I am going to be going on camera with no makeup. Which is... We will see you there though.
She'll survive. See you soon, guys.
See you there.
So I'm just going to demonstrate for you guys today just blow drying and styling for different hair types. Now with Jill, she has coarser hair. As you can see, she's got some kink to her hair. It's very humid where we are right now, and she has no product in her hair. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of an anti-frizz product. Like, you can find anything for this type of hair. There's so many out there. Jill has allergies, so there's only certain things that she can use, and I actually have some allergies as well. I have to be careful with what I use. I tend to like milkshake products. I find they work for a lot of my clients, but you can use anything that you want to use. You just have to find a good anti-frizz product. And I also really like the Marrakesh oil. If you can get your hands on that, they have a regular formula and a light formula for finer hair types. It's really, really nice, and it helps speed up drying time, which is also a nice feature. So you're just gonna you really want to distribute that through your hands and your fingers really well, because you want to make sure that you're getting that product throughout the hair and not just on the top or to give her. That smells really nice.
It does smell good.
Okay, so I'm just distributing that through as best I can. Fair amount of it. It's just barely wet, which is okay. You can let your hair air dry for some of the time if you're afraid with the heat. I always say if you can start sort of drying your hair when it's almost dry, that's good too. You're not submitting yourself to more heat damage. Yeah. Okay,
You're the magician.
so I'm using a round brush. I really like a round brush. This is not the biggest brush that I would use for Jill's length of hair, but it will work just fine. I forgot my brush, my preferred brush, so I'm using Jill's. You always want to make sure too, guys, that you're using one of these tips on your hair dryer. You want to find a hair dryer that has a cool button and has heat settings, because you don't always need your hair dryer to be at the hottest stage that it possibly can to make our hair look really full. And I'm twisting the hair in the brush. I like to zap it with some cool air at the end. It just kind of sets it in a little better. Get started on drying. Now right now I've got it on hot. This tip too will also help smooth the hair out better. If you're not using one of these, you're not going to get that smooth finish on the regrowth area. It's going to make the hairs kind of disperse and look sort of more frazzled. This will help get it more smooth. Okay, so I've got the underneath area of Jill's hair dry and smooth. So now I'm going to move up through the crown and forward to the front of her face. Make sure that this tilted the right way. You want to make sure that you're grabbing that hair at the root, concentrating the heat on the mid to the root, the regrowth area, but don't concentrate the heat at the bottom. And when you keep that hair dryer flowing with the length of the hair, it will help smooth it that much more. This like a barrel curl on the top. Like Jill has shorter layering to the top of her hair, so it's really nice to do this because you can get some added volume. You just want to set that brush right on the base of where the hair growth is. You just hold it there for a minute, or you can zap it with some cool air, and then just let it fall up. And it just creates like a little added volume to her hair. So that's really a good tip for creating more volume in your hair. But yeah, you want to make sure you pull that area forward this way and then part it when you're done. It just creates a better flow to your overall hairstyle. And also another trick, same thing with when you're curling it with the curling iron, you want to make sure that you're pulling it forward and doing that curl right in the front of your face so that when you smooth it out, it creates a better flow. She's so bossy. Like I said, Jill has coarse hair, so she has a lot of layers that like to poke up. But if you dry the hair properly, it will really smooth all that out nice. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to just put some loose curls into Jill's hair. She usually wears her hair with the loose waves in it just to, it's just a better hairstyle for her with her natural curl. Just works better for her than keeping it straight. Do you ever use a flat iron?
Sometimes in my top layers.
Do you?
But not always.
I'm not a big flat iron person.
Yeah, it is. I think they're.
Okay, I'm just using the Lange heat and humidity tamer. And I'll come over there on the other side too so you guys can see how I'm curling her hair. And I'd say like right around 10 seconds. I mean, her hair takes a curl very well, so I don't have to let it set. But if you're somebody who has a finer hair type or doesn't hold a curl well, you want to leave that untouched. Like when you take it out of the curling iron, let it set until you're completely done curling your hair, and spray it when you're done before you loosen your curls with your fingers or with a brush or whatever your preferred brush is. So I'm just going to use my finger. And I don't take small pieces of hair. I just like to get a good, I use a wand a lot too, but so what I'm doing is I'm curling more up towards her root area, her scalp, and then I'm just kind of like feeding her length of her hair through the curling iron slowly as I bring it to the bottom. And if you want more of that beachy wave, you want to leave those ends out a little bit because it will create a softer, more natural flow. And if you curl it really tight to the bottom, it's going to spring up a lot and you're going to lose, a lot of your length. All right, so you can see Jill's loose curls here. I just use my fingers to loosen those curls in the end. And her top is I just curled it so that it just give it a little more volume and like a soft flow to fall into her curls. And her bangs are just draped at the side of her face the way she likes them. So we just finished that off with a little bit of her hairspray. She just needs a little bit. And there you have it. All right, guys, so being a beauty influencer, I have not talked to you guys about, we have a stay spray, so I'm using it sort of as a primer for Jill's face. And these are our Beauty Perfector sponges. So I'm just gonna dab some stay spray on there. I use this before and after the makeup application. It just gives it a good foundation to stick to. And our makeup is cream-based and it's a 3D foundation. So we've got the stay spray applied. It smells delicious. I love it. And Jill, I would say Jill prefers more of a medium coverage. Yeah. So the foundation is buildable. So you can choose, what sort of coverage you want depending on what type of brush you would like to use. And all of our brushes are double-ended for convenience. And we have these magnetic compacts. And this is my triple decker and it has 3 layers of makeup. It's magnetic and you can design your compact however you want, which is a really cool feature. Great for travel, and everything is at your fingertips, which is so awesome. So I'm going to paint Jill's face, literally. Literally.
I'll be very happy when she does that. Being on camera without makeup.
Okay, so
paint away.
I'm going to use the color Indigo for Jill's contour, and it's a little darker. And I'm just dabbing into the product. Again, it's cream based, and I know you can hold your compact, but I like to move my client's hair out of the way. So what I'm starting with is contouring her face, so just look that way sort of. So you're just gonna go to the top of your ear, and depending on what you use, it's up to you, but like I said, I prefer the Mascara Beauty because I love it so much.
It is an amazing product.
Is.
I love mascara as well.
Yeah. Jill's been using it for approximately
Maybe a year?
about a year. I'd say you started in the fall.
Yeah, and I absolutely, I love it. It's so good.
So what I'm doing right now is just creating a soft shadow on Jill's face, and what the purpose of that is to chisel out her cheekbone. So you can see that we're creating more of a defined cheekbone here. So as we mature, as our skin ages, our skin is going to sort of pull down, unfortunately. But when you do this contouring, it's like a facelift. It really is. So when you sculpt the cheekbone, it helps pick your face up. You want to draw everything upward. And you don't want to come too far down with your contour line. So you can see the difference, like she has nothing on this side yet, but yet she has like that soft dimension on this side. And it gives just a nice, you can see that line there, and those lines are all going to blend in to be a lot softer. You're just creating soft shadows, and it just enhances your natural bone structure that you always draw that dark line back a little bit, and it will help camouflage. And you're bringing it right up to meet that cheek contour line as well. So we're just gonna go back in, contour this side. And I've applied the makeup so many different ways and love the radiant glowing finish that I get every way that I apply it. So I'm just going to continue to chisel her cheeks. Make sure we got them. And if you don't get your lines exact, it will all blend in.
I love the makeup because I feel, I like a really natural look.
Exactly.
And I feel that whether you do a daytime look or a nighttime look using Mascara Beauty,
yeah,
it still looks natural.
Yeah, it does.
It does, I love it.
Very much. So I'm just going to continue using the same brush that I was using, which is called my Detail Hack brush, and that was what I did Jill's contouring with. But you can use one brush pretty much for your entire face. So I'm just wiping a little bit of that off because I'm going from a contour into my highlight color, and I'll do it on paper towel or whatever. But you'll also find like our product does not build up in our brushes, which is also amazing.
Brushes are so good.
Yeah, the best brushes I've ever used. I've used always high-end brushes, and these are the best ones ever. I've had these for 1.5 years, and they're still just like new.
When Tab first started with Mascara Beauty, I remember thinking, oh no, another product or whatever. And I felt like I was pressured because we're friends, and I felt like I was pressured to buy it. And you did my makeup for my son's wedding, and I was hooked.
And that's been kind of the case with everybody that's tried it. This makeup feels very clean on your face, right, Jill?
It does. It feels so good.
It doesn't feel like, I know, like when you sit in a chair and have your makeup done, and when you are finished, in most cases, I have felt like, oh,
like you have a lot of makeup
to get
on.
This off. And at the end of the day, I can remember always feeling like, oh man, I cannot wait to wash my face. My face feels just as good at the end of the day as it does in the morning when I first put it on. So that's also a really cool thing. Okay, so you guys can see I'm just building up the bronze on Jill's face, and she's just shared with me that she would like to be a little more bronzy today, so we're really adding a little more. But that's the great thing about the Bella bronzer. You can really bronze yourself up like to a more fuller bronze where you can be just sun-kissed too. The choice is yours, and that's the versatility of this makeup. And the other great thing is you don't have a great big makeup bag full of stuff you never use. You have 1 or 2 compacts, and it's always right at your fingertips. Okay, you guys, there we have it. I've got the finished product here. She looks absolutely stunning as usual. With or without makeup, she's stunning. So it's always really fun for me to actually get hands-on with the Mascara Beauty. It just goes so well with my hairstyling bit, and I just love getting this to as many people as I can. So I'm really happy that I could share this with you guys too. If anybody is interested in learning more about this makeup and what I did on Jill's face, just send us a message and we can give you all the information that you need.
And it was awesome because I got my hair done.
That's
and my
right.
makeup done.
Yeah.
So I need to make some plans.
Yeah. She needs to cook me dinner.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and spending some time with us today. We hope you enjoyed our video. Hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, and then you can head over to Instagram and follow us there, Life and Style TJ, and then you can catch us over on Facebook as well, Life and Style with Tabby and Jill. Until next time, bye.